What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Montyverse, and today we have another Marvel trailer to react to. This time, the brand new trailer for the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Nicki, are you excited for this?
I am, just as long as it's better than the Star Wars Holiday Special.
It should be, because James Gunn is back. I've really missed James Gunn in the MCU. It's been a very long time since Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and you know that the Guardians really mean a lot to me. The first Guardians movie, especially the beginning of that movie, is quite possibly one of my favorite moments in the MCU. It's a very touching, very special moment for me that I can relate to. So I'm really excited to meet the Guardians back in their world again, not seeing them in these team-up movies. I want to see the Guardians under James Gunn, and this is what we're going to get here. So, are you ready to check it out?
I'm ready to check it out.
All right, guys, let's do it right now. Let's go. Another special presentation. I like that opening.
I just saw on the calendar that right now on Earth it's almost Christmas time.
We don't have time for trivialities like Christmas.
But Peter's so sad about Gamora being gone. Maybe if we go to Earth for a really wonderful Christmas gift, it would make him happy.
Aww.
Something special he will never forget.
Oh, is that practical?
What about someone special?
We're looking for the legendary Kevin Bacon.
We're looking for the legendary Kevin Bacon.
I just said that, Drax.
Your voice is small and mousy. I think
No.
Nice.
You're coming with us as a Christmas present.
What? Cosmo! Groot! Oh, wow, November 25th.
Oh shoot, that's really soon.
That's the day after Thanksgiving this year, I believe, which is really cool. That's a nice... Listen, it looks like we're back on track.
Yes.
It feels to me more in the vein of, I don't know, it feels like a fusion of both Guardians 1 and 2, which I like, because there's a heartfelt message at the center of this, which is we got to give Peter an Earth Christmas, a good Earth Christmas, because of, Gamora and poor Peter, man. I really want to... That's why I'm so excited for Volume 3, and I'm excited for this, because I want to feel the humanity in the Guardians again. They did such a great job of doing that in Volume 1 and parts of Volume 2, and I really want a nice... Because the Guardians feel like a family more so than a lot of the other groups in the MCU at the moment. So I really want to feel like a feel-good holiday special. And man, this looks fun.
Yeah. No, I mean, one, it's just hilarious. And certainly, there's a little bit of the fish out of water with having some of them on Earth for the very first time. But honestly, it looked like fun, though.
Well, on Earth, around people outside of the superhero community.
Yeah, duh. Brain fart on my end. But, I mean, just seeing them in the club, jerking around. Yeah. And just kind of their amazement of just Christmas as a concept and knowing that'll make him happy. But it looks so sweet. It looks so, it's the kind of stupid, wacky, over the top antics that it looks like a blessing. I mean, I think it's safe to say we knew that at this point James Gunn hadn't really lost a step between Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad. So it's good to see he's still on that same trajectory.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, I missed his voice in the MCU, and this very much feels like his voice. And he's doing something which is so cool. He's bringing Cosmo, the talking dog, back. He had a cameo in Guardians 1, and I don't remember if he was in 2. I don't think he was in 2 at all. But Cosmo is one of my favorite characters from the Guardians comics. This team of Guardians comic book run. And I'm so excited to actually see him have a bigger role, to the point where he's credited in the trailer. To me, that's super exciting, because I'm a big Cosmo fan, and I want to see Cosmo interact with the Guardians. So that means we might return to Nowhere. That means we might see a few familiar places in the MCU, which I think is cool, because this might not just be... Even though it's booked as a special presentation, maybe we'll get a little world building too, which is really cool.
I would assume so, because there is a lot of groundwork. I feel like that still has to be laid a little bit. They're gonna be doing that for Guardians 3 with this, because they are referencing Peter kind of mourning over Gamora. But what's also interesting to me is the fact that like we see that at the beginning, like they're clearly not on Earth beforehand. I'm not sure off the top of my head where that would be if we've seen that before. But you go ahead.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not familiar with the location. I mean, they're the Guardians. They're the
everywhere.
Guardians of the Galaxy. So there's a million places that they've been. In that one brief little scene, it didn't look recognizable to me. But again, it could be Nowhere. Nowhere got really messed up the last time we saw it. So maybe it's a part of Nowhere that I wasn't familiar with. It makes sense because that was the last time we saw Cosmo. Right. So that would really make sense. I love that. You want to know what I just thought about?
What?
This is like an expansion pack for 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, because this makes that game infinitely more easier, right?
Oh, 100%.
Because now you have the entire MCU to work with.
Yeah.
Because most of these people were in Endgame and Infinity War.
Right. Like, they've interacted with basically everyone else in the MCU at this point.
So 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon's not even a thing after this. It's going to be like 3 degrees of Kevin less. Probably like 1 degree.
Right. And, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming everyone is coming back. Obviously, I feel like this trailer was very Mantis and Drax heavy. Yeah. But obviously, like, we know that Pratt is back. Obviously, like
Pratt's back.
Karen Gillan's back. I'm assuming that Bradley Cooper is back.
Yeah, of course. And Vin Diesel, we heard his I Am Groot. Groot's all grown up. He's a little grown up. He's like a young adult Groot. I would say like maybe this is like a 21, maybe like in his early 20ish.
Right, because like I wonder, like, because I'm assuming
Groot time-wise, not Earth time-wise.
Right, because like I was curious to think like when we say Groot, like just plain old Groot, we think of Guardians 1 group, and then we're so used to Baby and Teen Groot.
Well, that was the Guardians 1 group is a separate group, but this is this is the Groot. This is the big grown-up baby Groot.
Right, I'm just saying, what do we call him once he's an adult?
Call him just Groot.
Just plain Groot.
I want to see him do the Groot scoot. I want to see him Groot scooting around, you know? It's cool. The CG on Groot looked great to the point where I even thought it was a practical suit. It might be a practical. They might do some things practical.
He looked great, like from the bit we saw of it.
Yeah, I mean, these special presentations, I think they give a rare opportunity for us to tell. And a holiday special, and Werewolf by Night, you could say to a certain extent was a holiday special. It was very spooky.
It was very intentionally released around Halloween.
By the way, guys, we did film a reaction to that. We will release it eventually, but we do have a reaction for that. But yeah, I like that they're using these special presentations sparingly and in a way that makes sense.
Right.
Tell smaller stories. I don't think everything... Listen, everyone's jumping on, every character needs to be a special presentation. I don't think so.
No.
Pick and choose wisely. Sprinkle the special presentations in between the Disney Plus series and the movies.
Right. It's like, for every story they tell, they don't all have to be the length of a movie or the length of a 6 or 9 episode show. For any work that's good, it just needs to be whatever length is needed to tell the best story.
Yeah, and I think this is gonna be, if it follows the same track as Werewolf by Night, it's gonna be an hour-long, really tight story, and I like that.
Which is totally fine. Like, more than anything else, like, I just want it to be great. Like, and hey, if it's so great that I wish it were longer, then more power to them, but I care mostly about just what the quality is, not the length.
I'm really excited. I'm excited to see, Peter. I'm excited to see Rocket. Rocket's one of my favorite characters in the MCU. I put Rocket in everything for all I care. I love Rocket. Some people would say I have some Rocket tendencies in me. But yes, more Rocket, more Peter Quill. It looks. I do imagine. I feel like this is going to be told in 2 halves. I feel like we're going to get one half with Mantis and Drax on Earth, and maybe like the other Guardians are distracting Peter while they get. Like maybe that's going to be it. Like, and that's why Mantis is like, because you have like Mantis and Drax, and they're going to be high energy. Then you have the foils of like Rocket and Nebula, who are both cranky.
And like, Nebula clearly does not give a shit.
Yeah, so that might be like a Scrooge type Christmas story. I'm so excited. There's really so much they could do. And I really have a lot of faith in James Gunn at this point.
Yeah, because like, I think in the hands of another filmmaker, the Kevin Bacon joke could fall really flat and be portrayed kind of stupidly. But what we saw in that, it looks very hysterical, and I think again, like with a lot of trailers, they showed me enough to be excited about it, but I also don't need to know every other plot thread before I actually see it.
And this is so amazing because this is the 4th time we're gonna get a Kevin Bacon reference in the MCU. Correct, right? Because we got one in Guardians 1.
Yeah.
We got one in Guardians 2. There was one in Infinity War.
Footloose is the greatest movie of all time.
And probably my favorite reference is in Infinity War when they're like, when Thor mentions the Avengers and they go, is Kevin Bacon an Avenger? And he's like, he might be on the team. I don't know. I haven't been on Earth in a while. So we're finally paying off that joke, and it's so good. I would love to see the MCU Kevin Bacon. Is it any different from the real life Kevin Bacon? Who knows? Is Kira Sedgwick gonna be in this? Potentially. What other little cameos and surprises are left? I don't even want to think about it because it could be so much. But this looks fun. This is exactly what I want.
Mm-hmm.
When they said Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, this is what I wanted. Like a modern day Christmas Carol with kidnapping and Kevin Bacon.
Oh my god.
Thumbs up. I mean, what more can I want? Nothing.
Not really. And there's dogs. That's the important thing as well.
Talking dogs. Cosmo. Love Cosmo. Can't wait. Cosmo's the best boy. Cannot wait to see Cosmo.
Well, now here's my question. Cosmo or Lucky?
See, you can't do that because Lucky is a pizza dog and Cosmo's an talking astronaut space dog. So they both have very specific sets of skills. That's like asking to choose between I don't know, Hawkeye and Star-Lord.
That's fair.
Like one of them's a space dog and the other's a street level dog. You know?
Fair enough.
Everyone's got their preferences.
I'll take all the dogs though.
Give me all of the dogs. Give me a spin-off with Madison and Wong and Lucky and Cosmo.
And any other dogs you just have to find.
Other dog, and we'll take it. But yeah, I think this is great. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna watch it. I'm probably watch it 10 times. Looks really good.
It honestly looks like a blast, and in James Gunn we trust.
Absolutely. Nicki, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Twitter at Egglord Nicki.
And you guys can find me here on the Montyverse, on all of the socials at the Montyverse, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Subscribe, follow, do all the things on the other socials. And if you guys like the video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date on all of our latest content. We have tons of stuff coming out all the time. We just dropped a Power Ranger reaction video yesterday. We have those coming out once a week. And we have tons of other Marvel, DC, and Star Wars content coming your way soon. So, until next time, guys, stay versed.